Hello everyone and welcome back. This is part 2 of how to work with scroll animations. And what I want to do is go in and go over some transitions, okay? So let's go over to some of our animations that I was working on before. Let's say this one, for example. I'm going to right click here, go to scroll animation. And this is one that I already have working now. If you want to change something about the transitions, we can do so. So let's say we right click here. And we can either add another animation, which I'll go over in the next tutorial, or we can delete it here. But we can also work with transitions here as per to the fade, the rotation, and to scale. Okay, so if we do a fade here, what's going to happen is this is working on a percentile basis. So essentially this is 100%. It's going to fade from 100% into 100%. Into 100%. So let's go here and let's say we want it to be from 0 to 100. Go here and preview, and what it's going to do is come from nothing and manifest into a scroll. Okay, so this is what we're essentially doing. You want to watch this double here. When you go on a preview inside the scroll animator, you're still going to see the original image, but this is what you want to look for here. This is our animation. Okay, it's going to come from nothing to something. So essentially, if we did this to let's go ahead and save that here, and let's do the same thing to this one here. Want to right click on that, fade to 100%. Okay, we can give off the effect here that they're not there, and then they kind of manifest here and here, and they begin to come into play. Okay, we can start to do cool things like that, like they're coming out of the darkness. All right. Now, other things that we can do is, let's say we come here, and this one we want to do a little bit differently. So let's say we right click here, and we want to scale. Okay, so we're going to scale this to 140% of its size. Okay, and then we can go ahead and preview. Okay, just exit here and see how that looks here. So we go ahead, we preview, and then as we scroll, we're gonna see that kind of grow a little bit on us. Now, what I can do is I can also do this to others as well. So let's go back here. Let's actually make it 150 to make the difference felt a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna go to 150. I'm going to save that here. And I'm going to do the same thing to this guy over here. And let's scale him to, once again, 150. All right, so now as we go and preview, we can come down here, and as we scroll, we're going to see these guys just hanging out. All right, and then they're actually going to grow on us. All right, notice that. Notice that. And these are actually going to fade in on us. Okay, now we can add multiple transitions. So let's say we want to do, let's come back into here, scroll animation, come here, and we want to add in the fade to and the scale. All right, let's come here and let's save that. I'm going to do the same thing for this one here. So I'm going to right click on that. I'm going to add in the fade and the scale. Okay, you want to check both, and then I'm going to save that. All right, now also I'm going to go ahead and add in some animations here. So let's go ahead and add in some doubles here. So let's go ahead and fade, and then let's do the 360 rotation. You can do this in whatever degrees you want it to rotate. This is going to be a full circle here. All right, so let's do that. And then we'll also, let's go ahead and scale this guy too while we're at it. Okay, so we're going to confirm that here. And I'm going to do the same thing for this here. Okay, so we're going to fade, rotate, and scale all at the same time. That's going to be 150, and then we're going to save here. All right, so as we go back and preview, we're going to see some cool things happening here on our page. So as we come down, we see nothing, nothing, nothing. And then as we keep scrolling, we see everything start to come into play. Okay, we have all of them fading in. We have these two, which are going to grow, and these two right here, if you watch them, are going to spin on us in a full 360, okay, as they come into fruition. Okay, this is some cool stuff that you can do and implement on your own website, okay, when you're working. All right, so go ahead and have fun with that, and I'll talk to you next time.